Charles Beil. My primary degree was in history from Duquesne University. I followed that up with secondary certifications from Tel Aviv University in biblical archaeology, from Emory in Nubian archaeology, from Brown University in archaeology, as well as certifications from the Department of Interior and Museum Curation, and those such things. I run the Treasure Illustrated website, which is the second largest treasure hunting website on the internet. We garner about 3 million hits per month, from our members on there. Yeah, I've been involved with treasure hunting all my life. From the time I was a young child, and I grew up very, very poor. Even at that point, we were considered dirt floor poor. Our house, the basement of our house, was dirt, and that's where the bathroom was. So, I didn't come from a family with privilege giving me money. If I wanted money, I had to go earn it, or find it or whatever. So I found out that I could access these sewers from a big opening down near the river, and it was like being Tom Sawyer, going through the sewer with your flaming torch and looking for anything that glittered, on the floor of the sewer, and picking it up. So, we collect up these coins. Unfortunately, rats' eyes also glitter, and these sewer rats are big, big rats. So, you get a little bit older, and by the time I was about 10 or 11 years old, I was pushing lawnmowers and mowing grass and whatnot, and I bought my first metal detector. Now, this is back in the 1960s. In the 1960s, metal detectors were unheard of. Everything was virgin ground. You could go out to the county park and literally pull pockets full of silver out of those county parks at that time, because you were hitting them first. Nobody had ever been there before, and you just had these beep and dig detectors. If it beeped, you dug, because there was a piece of metal there, and along with the silver coins came all the pull tabs as well. The nemesis of treasure hunters, pull tabs. Rolling along, I started at Duquesne University, got my degrees. Got away from treasure hunting for a little while, with raising the family and getting married and all of that. And once we moved to Connecticut, got back into it with the beaches. Bought myself a big sport fishing boat, and we did a lot of water hunting, that sort of a thing. And I've been around treasure hunting all of my life. I can remember being a young child sitting on my great-grandfather's lap, and he would tease me about a particular treasure. And this legend came down through my family about, this treasure in Pennsylvania. There was a treasure of silver, and the treasure map was in a chock full of nuts can up on top of the Frigidaire. He always called the refrigerator Frigidaire, and he always say, when I die, you get up on that Frigidaire and you get that treasure map. That's yours. And my great uncles would all tease me about it, because they felt that his father was just leading me on, but that little push is one of the things that gave me the motivation to become a treasure hunter. And when he died, the first thing I did was I ran in there and grabbed a chair and grabbed that treasure map, out of that chock full of nuts can, and I pursued that for 20 some years, until I finally found it, and so today I run the website. We do nationwide expeditions of treasure hunting. And I'm actually to the point that I bury my own treasures. I found so much that it's my way of giving back to the community that has done so much for me.